So let's talk about today's case. Right here. Do you see him? All right. Let's get down to business. John Dennis Hastert, who is 77 years old today, okay? Not today, but as of today. From 1965 to 1981, John was a high school teacher and a football coach. In 1981, he put in a bid for the Illinois House of Representatives, and he won. In 1986, he was elected to enter the U.S. House of Representatives, and he continued to remain until he retired in 2007. In 1999, he became Speaker of the House. During his time in office, he actually lobbied and supported repeat sex offenders to be locked away for the rest of their lives, only to turn around and be raping and molesting boys the entirety of his high school and coaching days. Yes, let me repeat this again. Here we have a high school coach and high school teacher, okay, that decided to become a politician, and then he stood behind all these, the John Walsh Children's Act, all these acts to protect children, which do not protect them, by the way, to turn around and to be a creep him freaking self. Here we have a repeated child rapist lobbying to change laws to keep people like him away from others. All the while, he was doing the same exact thing. And guess what, folks? This guy was actually sentenced to 15 months, served 13, and none of it had anything to do with the sexual abuse. Let's continue. While every single politician and friend who knew him had claimed that this just simply wasn't like him, on June 2nd, 2015, former U.S. Rep. Mel Watt, who was actually found guilty for sexual assault twice in November of 2018, this guy, Mel Watt, actually put this man into the house, is what he did. It was because of him that this guy was capable of becoming our House of Representatives, okay? He admitted that he actually, basically, over 15 years ago, he had heard about allegations and chose to do nothing about it because there was no evidence. So literally, nothing was done. They never even checked into this dude at all. Like, are you serious? Okay. The only reason it was ever found out was because he was paying hush money to the children that are now adults, to keep them quiet so that they wouldn't even talk about it. They even had to sign gag orders. Okay. Now, Dennis did publicly admit what he had done to these children, only after he found out that he could not be tried for any of that abuse due to a statute of limitations. So he pleaded guilty to illegally structuring bank transactions to cover up the sex abuse. This carried a max of 5 years. 5 years. Hastert stood up in court and said, quote, "I want to apologize to the boys I mistreated when I was their coach, and what I did was wrong, and I regret it." Now, the judge did ask him, he did simply say, "Did you do these things that they are claiming you did?" And he's like, well, I mean, one of them, yes, I did. The other one, totally different, okay? And the third one, yeah, I did, okay? Do I actually believe for one moment that this guy actually stopped? No. When you molest people, you don't stop. When you rape people, it's just a very rare thing that you ever stop. I would really like to know what everybody thinks about this case. This is absolutely insane. Now, I actually know somebody that has heard about this story. I never heard about this story. I stay far away from politics because if you look into them, you will actually find a lot of sexual indecencies that they have committed. I knew something was wrong with Mel Watts when I actually read that he could have started an investigation on John Dennis Hastert, and he chose not to. I think that if you hear of allegations of child abuse, you should look into it. This man did nothing. That to me is a warning sign, and that tells me that I need to do a little bit of research on him. So I did. And sure enough, ding, 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 he actually turned out to be a creep too. So like, comment, and subscribe. I ask for everybody to like my videos so other people can see them. If it's not for you guys, I wouldn't have the subscribers that I do. So thank you guys very much. Have a great day.